Hey everyone, today I will be reviewing the Dark Knight 3 Master Race Batman from Prime 1. Let's get started. So here we go, we are going to just dive right in. Let's start with the base. This base is a very large base, very detailed, very nice, but it is large. Probably the largest base I have out of my Prime 1s. Get a look at this eagle. This eagle looks fantastic. Great details going in here. Come to the side, you can see that beak. Very good looking eagle. Get a look at the side of the base. You have the vines coming out, and you will see that throughout the base, but this is a very good looking base. Also, what makes this base rather large are the wings. The wings look great, but they do stick out quite a bit in the back. And I know a lot of people, when this was first shown off, had their concerns about how large this base will be. So when you step back, you can see from the front to the back how large this base is going to be. But it is a good looking base overall. And with this statue, it does come in 2 boxes. So Batman comes in 1 box and the base comes in another. And the wings do require some assembly, so they actually slot into a space right here. And that's how you get that. And then we will continue coming around with the base, and like I said, you will continue to see the vines. Very detailed, very nice. Come up to the back of the eagle. A lot of details, good looking. And then we're going to look at this cape. It's a very large cape. This is my first piece from Prime 1 that actually has a sculpted cape. My others have fabric capes, and I really like fabric capes over the sculpted, but this one, this might convert me. This is very good looking. I like this cape. As you can see, it continues to come down. It is a large cape. We'll swing around the front. Get you a nice detailed look at these boots. You can see the dirt in the boots. Very nice. Detailed. Come around to the other one, you will actually see even more dirt in the boots. Very good looking. This is a very solid piece to own. Just come up and you see how it's sculpted with textures and how it's to look like fabric. Some shading in there, very nice. 1 set of pouches on the leg. Look really good. Come up to one of the hands. Again, very solid looking details. You can see the battle damage going on here. Come along and look at the belt with the large pouches here. And as you come around and we look at the belt and the buckle, you will see on this side smaller pouches. So different set of pouches here. Very nice. And then we're going to come up and take a look at the rifle. I really like this rifle. As you can see, the strap here is plastic, but at the same time it's still very detailed. Good looking strap. Now with this rifle, it does not have a magnet or a key in it. It actually just slides into the hand. The thumb is removable. Even with that being said, it still feels secure. It does not feel loose or wobbly or anything. So when I first got it, I was a little worried that it didn't have a key or a magnet, but once I got it in there, it felt fine. Now, if I did have any kind of complaints on this, it would just be the scope on the rifle. I feel that the scope is a little plain, a little simple, not as detailed as the rest of it. But again, that's just a minor complaint. Let's come around and we'll look at the body. Very nice textures there with the creases to make it look like fabric. This is overall a very, very good looking piece. We get into the symbol here with the scratches. I mean, has obviously used this, it has seen better days, but it looks fantastic. I like the detail on that. And then we'll look at the first head sculpt on this. Really love the detail in the cowl here, the eyes. Prime 1 has always done good with skin. So this looks amazing. We'll get up in here so you can really see it. Back up a little to get focused. There we go. You can see the stitching in the cowl. Side here. Very good looking portrait. Again, I really, really like the details in the cowl here. It looks great. Coming around. You can see more of it, get a back shot. As it continues around. Overall, very good looking. I really like this. This is a very good, solid piece from them. Give you a wider shot of the back here. Very impressed with this piece. So this is what it would look like if you had gotten the standard edition. I got the deluxe, so why don't we go ahead, do some swap outs, and you can see the alternate portraits and hands that come with this. So here you will see the first set of swap outs. We swapped out the chest piece, the portrait, and the hand. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hand first. So the first hand swap out, you see he's holding 4 batarangs. This is my favorite swap out for the hand. This hand will be the one I'll be using when I display this piece. The batarangs on this look amazing. Good detail on these batarangs. My favorite hand swap out. Really good. And then as we come up, we'll take a look at the black emblem. Also, you'll see there's some battle damage. Really good looking emblem. I haven't decided if I will use this one or the yellow, because they both look amazing. And with the black one, you can see right here, it tucks in right under the cape. And then we'll look at the first portrait that we have here with Batman. Still good looking cowl, showing some teeth here. Like this portrait. This one is better than the first one. It's a good looking portrait overall. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the final set of swap outs. And here we have the final set of swap outs. Swapped out the portrait and to the grapple. So let's go ahead and take a look at the grapple first. It's very good looking, solid. Not sure what material they used for the rope, but it's still pretty good. And it just comes up here, loops into the hand. This is a very good backup option to have. I still prefer the rifle over this, but this doesn't hurt to have. It's a good looking accessory. And then we go into the final portrait. This is absolutely my favorite portrait out of all of them. This is the one that I will be using when I display this piece. It's very good. Getting great details in the cowl. Good looking Batman here. Really love this portrait. And then give you guys a final look at this whole piece before we wrap this up. Real quick, I just wanted to show you guys the instructions that come with this. One usually does a really good job with their instructions and the details, and I know people like to see them, so I just wanted to show you real quick the instructions for this magnificent piece. So my final thoughts on this piece, just minor complaints, no deal breakers here. Again, just little details on the scope on the rifle, just doesn't pop out as much. When you really get up close to this piece, you'll notice that the cowl is a slightly different blue than the cape and the gloves. Again, it's only something that you'll really notice when you're really up close. Again, it's not a deal breaker, but overall, this is an amazing piece. He's big, he's massive, the details here are fantastic, the swap outs are fantastic. I would definitely recommend this if you are a fan of the books or just a fan of Prime 1 pieces in general. This is almost, well, for me personally, a must-have. I'm really enjoying it. I know a lot of people were on the fence. I've seen people post if they were trying to go for this one or another piece. I definitely would recommend this over the other ones. So thank you. I hope you really enjoyed, and I'll see you guys another day.